Yeah. Welcome to Leftover Bits, where I cook a little bit and just talk a little. What's a little extra things I want to talk and think new recipes I wanted to try out. Black folks, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is with us when it comes to steak, but we sell ourselves short with this well done shit. I didn't order a medium steak until I was an adult because my mom said that's how the white man eats his steak. It's all bloody. They've been eating their raw meat ever since they crawled out them caves from the Caucasus Mountains. I'm telling you, it's delicious. It's I now know that it's even offensive to order your steak well done. I don't know, some restaurants here in New York, they even say, well, we don't do well done steaks. Black people, when it comes to eating things that look medium rare, whether it be steak or we just don't touch it. We don't with it. I'm telling you, it will change your life. In other news, ding dong, the witch is dead. And lying that accused Emmett Till of whistling at her. The cancer on the egg and gobbled her up. You know, the Lord Jesus Christ says, you know, turn the other cheek, we should forgive. I agree. I'm trying not to be such an angry, bitter person. What she did to Emmett was up, God rest his soul. I actually want to forgive her. I'm sure deep down inside she regrets what she did. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to her funeral. And no, I'm not going to piss. I've seen all the posts on social media say, oh, we're going to piss and we're going to shit on her grave. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to her funeral and I'm going to whistle and catcall every relative there. I'm whistling I don't even know how to whistle. I'm going to just bring a whistle. Talk to a football coach somewhere. Get a whistle and just whistle at them. I'm catcalling them bitches. I'm grabbing booties. I'm doing all that. When she's in the casket, I'm whistling right in the face and I'm squeezing her down.
Yeah. You like that, baby?
R.I.P. to another legend, Jerry Springer. He had a girlfriend that had been dating for 5 years, but it really wasn't his girlfriend. It was low-key his boyfriend for 5 years.
Sexuality is a spectrum. You can really do whatever you want.
Nah, that boy gay as hell.
That's what Jerry specialized in. Also, I think he did the episode with the badass kids. He said, oh, my 13-year-old daughter does drugs and she's pregnant and beats me up and I don't know what to do. Like, you can't just hit her.
Not only do I think it's an acceptable form of punishment, but I think it's one of the best.
You told Harpo to beat me.
I think that's more abusive of a child to put them on Jerry Springer or shows like that than to just smack them in private. Like, just, and this was back in the night. This was like back before social media was with it. Like, you're not going to be the next Catch Me Outside girl or how about that wearing these white ratchet hood rat type. You weren't going to be that then. You were just going to be humiliated. Your life was probably ruined. They probably have some smart kids on there. It's just like, you know, I turned a new leaf. You got accepted to Harvard, and it's like, oh, you're on Jerry Springer with this. We can't let you up in here, you ratchet bitch. Thanks a lot, Jerry. It changed the game. It did resonate. You know, if it wasn't for Jerry, we wouldn't have had no Dr. Phil's, and we wouldn't have had no Catch Me Outside type of ratchet white bitch. What? I used to date girls like that. I'm from Central Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure my first girlfriend had rabies, and she bites. My tastes have developed since then. I used to eat my steak well done back then, but now I'm a little more sophisticated. But every now and then, I still do go back. Every time I see like a white girl in New York wearing flip-flops on the subway, I'm like, ew, that bitch dirty. But also, I'm kind of turned on a little bit. She probably got a little bit of fungus under her toes. You know, never know what kind of particles of shit fly around the city. You're literally waiting in shit, fecal matter that you can't see in the subway. But she still had the current dirty enough to wear flip-flops. That's how I know you raw. You raw and you on the first night. In other news, I wish we truly lived in a post-racial society. And I don't know if we'll ever get there. Because if we lived in a post-racial society, I could play Donkey Kong's voice as a gorilla on the big screen, and there would be no backlash. Nobody would have a problem with that. You won't see any thought pieces written about it on like New York Times or Huffington Post. Black Twitter wouldn't mind it. They'd be like, oh, Chris Deshawn, he did a good job as the gorilla, or whoever black person they do to play the gorilla. It would just be an actor playing the gorilla. And it would be fun and be good. It's the Mario movies for the kids. It would not be an issue. But I really don't think that could happen. I wish we were there. If y'all even fans, if y'all played the Super Mario, I'm an old school gamer. Nintendo 64, Donkey Kong 64. Even that was, I'm pretty sure that shit was racist. It was because it took the gorillas They had the niggas. They see, I even said niggas. They had the gorillas like rapping. They like the theme song. They had like a rap theme song like DK Donkey Kong.
Here we go. Not funny.
They had guns. They really had like real. Donkey Kong had the shotty. Like he was. These gorillas was doing drive-bys in the jungle. Your health is watermelons. I want to get to the point where it could just be what it is, and it's not a racial thing, but it is. I think we got close to that. I don't know if you guys are fans of SNL, Saturday Night Live. Kenan Thompson did a sketch. He played Funky Kong in the Donkey Kong from the Super Mario movie, and there was no uproar. I was like, oh, what? I saw the clip on. I found him on social media. I saw the clip of Kenan in the gorilla suit. I was like, oh, what? Here we go. What, dude? Funky Kong, you can't be out here putting in gorilla suits. Saturday Night Live, what are you doing? Then he made him sound black. He said, Funky Kong, no, Funky Kong, Funky Kong, come. What? Funky Kong, not the father. I don't even know that hoe. I thought it was cool. I actually thought it was a good sketch. I thought it was funny. SNL was hit or miss a lot of the times, but Kenan did a good job. Kenan's always great. I just thought it was. I just thought it was gonna be some. What? Maybe since it was SNL, that's why there wasn't an issue. I don't know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Mad TV still existed, and they was just putting in gorilla suits. Yeah, they couldn't get away with that. I think SNL was the only like mainstream thing where you could put like a black actor comedian in a gorilla suit and call him Funky Kong and have him talk like he's a pimp from Memphis and talking about what and doing pimp and doing real and got a little do-rag on and everything, and it's fine. So that's, I don't know, it's again, I'm not trying to like start no I'm just saying I have to make this observation as I'm good, like nobody said nothing. So I think we're getting there. And I gotta be honest with you, look, I'm trying to come up, man. I'm really trying to come up. If say like you just a young inspired comedian, actor, whatever, like you're on the verge, you're rising up the ranks, you maybe got an agent's looking at you for the first time, and he comes up and says, you know what, Chris, I think you're ready for a big actor, bro. I'm going to boost you up here. I got some connections over at Nintendo and the Illumination. They only have one part left. The only part they have for you is the role of Donkey Kong. I don't know. We actually like you for this part. They were considering Seth Rogen to play Donkey Kong, but we actually like you. We like you better. We want to put you, but I don't know. You would kill this role, but we can't be putting the gorilla suit and having you playing a gorilla. That's just the backlash. It's, oh man, I can see Black Twitter now. We're all canceled. They're gonna cancel. Shigeru Miyamoto is just like, oh no, did you have brought great shame and dishonor to Nintendo nigga, and then that was just. Then that's the end of it. I was like, man, I would hate that. I would do everything in my power to fight that. Like I'd be like, what? Call me a sellout, coon, dancing monkey, do whatever the fuck. I'm gonna play Donkey Kong in the movie. They give me the part. You all that money? I ain't saying all that money. You should. It's not a dignity thing either. Look, I got dignity. I'm a proud black man, but like you tell me I'm gonna play that gorilla, I'm gonna play that gorilla and get that money. And I beat Seth Rogen for the part. I'm playing the gorilla. Now nobody can be that part. They had some black. I think Keegan Key. He was the mushroom man. See, you gotta be the sidekick. That's cool to do that. But I would rather be Donkey Kong. He's the main character at Nintendo, and that role can never go to a black man now because of this. Because of the backlash, and it's like, I don't care. It's not all the way selling out. It's just like Chappelle. I don't want to let that, the goat down with the dress. Which one do you lose more dignity on? Dress or gorilla suit? Black man in a dress, black man gorilla suit. Dress, gorilla. Gorilla, dress. I'm going gorilla. I'm going to put the gorilla suit on or play the gorilla. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But anyway, the Super Mario movie, it was a great film. It was so good. It was, video game movies suck. No matter what color the Donkey Kong was, Seth Rogen did a good job. Everybody did a good job. We were worried about it first because Mario didn't sound Italian, but I guess he was never Italian. He was a Brooklyn Italian. He's New York mob Italian, not it's a me old school Italy Italian. Spoiler alert: they would have had to cut the family. They have like a family. They show like Mario's mom and dad. If Mario was like a Staten Island Italian, I don't think they could show the family dinner scene. The language would just be off the charts. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the bell so you get alerts when you know when I post. I also do restaurant reviews here in New York City. So if you're a local or you're visiting, you should definitely give me a follow because I always deliver. I know where all the hot spots is at. I'm the hottest critic in New York City, self-proclaimed. So holla at your boy. It's been, I'm Chris Deshawn, aka the Reject Chef. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah. You like that, baby?